what they wanted to do.
You're definitely right. You're definitely right. Let's see if we can see that because we are now at game number 3. Sunsparks will eliminate the Grok and of course Geo Esports eliminating the X-Borg. So Hylos, Kufra, and
Your
Cho
team is
is up for the taking for both of these teams. They will ban out the Harriet. This is clearly a respect ban for Team Geo. Esmeralda as well is open.
Yeah, I think that Sunsparks will give away Hylos and Kufra. Maybe ban out the Chang'o this time, or maybe a Cho, or actually they might ban out the Lolita.
Yeah, they need to ban the Lolita, but in the second phase of the game.
Yeah, second phase.
Second phase ban.
So Hylos is a hero that they can definitely use. I think they also ban out the Masha.
Oh,
They will ban out the Kufra once
Your
again. This is
team
interesting.
very interesting right here.
I don't understand why.
Probably this is a setup again for an Esmeralda. Let's see. What is the opening for Team Geo? They have the Hylos. They can play with the Chang'o.
Yeah, Hylos should be the
Okay,
first pick
there you
here.
go. There you go.
For Geo
team is
Esports.
picking.
The answer now is, will they go for the Lolita this time or the Kaja? But Akai, I think, is also an important pick for Sunsparks to go with the Masha. Masha is also a deny pick. I think we also see a lot of Sunsparks plays with the Masha. They will consider the Kaja, however.
Okay. I'm seeing it. I'm seeing it now. They will go for the Claude.
Kaja.
Team Sunsparks.
Team Sunsparks wants
This
to
is
go
the
for Claude.
this is the JP Claude.
Okay, now Geo
JP
Esports.
Claude or Granger, I don't know. But again, Geo Esports, like what you said, they can pick the Chango again.
Yeah, Chang'o to go with the Hylos. Makes a lot of sense. They can also consider getting their Thams.
Yep.
You saw that? Okay. Thams
Like that.
Esmeralda.
Okay. Okay.
Your team is picking.
Okay.
So it's Thams Esmeralda. Thams will counteract the Masha.
Masha.
And then Geo Esports, this is a smart move. They don't reveal their secondary tank.
They will reveal
Your team
reveal
is
their
banning.
core. It's either KLBJ or the JP Kimi right here. But I do like the opening for Team Geo. They're forcing out Sunsparks in this draft.
Lunox
That
banner.
is
Your
a
team
good
is
ban
banning.
for Team Geo right here. So what Sunsparks need is a burst hero, or probably a hero that can match up the tempo of the Kimi push and the Masha push.
So this is either a Baksha or a Lolita ban by Sunsparks, or maybe they can ban out maybe Baksha, and then get the Lolita or
for themselves.
vice versa.
Yeah.
But Sunsparks, I also think that they can go for a Lilia pick themselves. Like we said, Lolita is
Your
gonna be
team
banned.
is
So
picking.
this could mean Chang'o or Lilia for Sunsparks.
Yeah, let's see.
Or Baksha.
Or
like I said.
Baksha,
Like we said.
probably.
Yeah, we don't know.
They're
And
not going for the
Akai
Claude.
is also a choice for Sunsparks, by the way. They play it perfectly well. They play it with the Kimi many times.
And it counters the Glorious Pathway. So I was mistaken. They're not
Akai.
going for the Claude. That is
Your
definitely
team
the
is
Kimi
picking.
composition right here for Sunsparks. Team Geo,
Diggy.
quick
Chang'o.
picks right here.
Yeah, they
Very
don't-
confident.
They don't
It's
want to give the
picking.
Chang'o. This is
Yeah.
perfect for Sunsparks. It would have been perfect for Sunsparks. Now, what will be your
Okay.
hero, Sunsparks? So, Gushen is a choice for sure, but
Granger.
no way. Are they going to go for the double marksman? This is such a classic, if ever.
Yeah,
You know what?
they need to go for a mage, I think.
Okay.
Okay, it will be definitely be a marksman.
So,
Okay.
the double marksman composition, you play the Kimi as your pusher, and we kind of play her as a mage in a way. But more importantly, you play the Kimi as the objective taker this time. So it's gonna be either a mage killer or a mystery shop.
Yep.
And then she will focus on getting magic items instead and go for the magic damage, and then rely on your Granger to finish the game.
See-
Sunsparks, I don't suggest this at all.
Yeah, me too. Me too. Team Geo clearly had this draft due to the fact they picked the Chango and the Diggy. The Diggy clearly counters that Divine
Akai.
Judgment and of course the Akai Hurricane Dance whenever they do layer it with the Glorious Pathway.
Oof.
This is looking bad for Team Philippines right now, but Team Geo really looking strong. It's all up to the early game right here for Akel BJ He's known with his skimmy, especially with the outplays.
Oh yeah.
So let's see, man. What a series we're having right now.
You know what, Sunsparks? They will show this double marksman strategy, but actually it's not quote-unquote a double marksman because you only played Kimi plus another marksman, right? So what you do here, this is like a throwback to last year's or maybe earlier this year's meta in MPL in the Philippines. Particularly the double marksman strategy where you have the Kimi as the pusher with the mage killer, and it will indeed be the case. Before that, let's introduce our players. It's gonna be Geo Esports on the blue side with Was on this Hylos, Libra on this Thams, June on this Esmeralda, sorry, Homies on this Chango, and Aura on the Diggy.
Here go Renjo will be using the Smash Fuziken as the Akai, JP on this Granger, Reflesha on this Kaja, and like what you said, the Mage Killer on KLBJ. KLBJ will be going in the mid lane. I do feel that Sunsparks won't go for any type of clash. They clearly have the split push advantage here because of the Masha and the Kimi. So let's see, because they are playing it very safe as they will get their own jungle. Look at this.
Yeah.
3 heroes from each teams having that first wooden mask.
I'm really concerned about how Sunsparks will approach this, right? Because what really will happen is that if they fail their pushes in the early game, they're gonna be left in the mid game with a Kimi and a Granger.
Yeah. And
without enough farm.
Yep.
And they can be run over by the Chango and the Esmeralda.
And they lack damage.
They definitely lack the damage and sustainability.
They need to move right now. That is the flicker from the Kaja. This is quite an early push from Team Sunsparks. There you go. That is the first tower of the game. They're opening up the jungle side. They're in the bottom lane. There is a rotation coming in from Geo Esports, but Sunsparks will just use the recall and back away, immediately getting the crab coin. And wow, quite a spider sense right there.
Spider sense is tingling for KLBJ.
Yeah.
Fuzaken is here. They know. Look at this. They know exactly that you're there. You can't hide from me, says JP.
I've seen the future.
I've seen the future.
Here we go. This is quite a safe rotation from the Skimmy. Unfortunately for Sunsparks, the turtle landed in the top lane, spawned in the top lane. So Team Geo Esports can clearly set this up. Chango and Diggy just still farming in the bottom lane, hoping to get their ultimates up. We are now having the first turtle dance of this game. There you go.
Oh, there is a very nice dodge, but of course the first time is there. Masha from the left side, threatening Geo Esports. So this is happening. The Chango farms down the bottom lane, and Sunsparks, it's gonna be important for them to secure the following objective.
Yes.
Because you know what? Even when they already took down a turret, there's still no lead in terms of gold. It's just 100 gold, and that's actually nothing.
Yeah, they don't have any assassins here. They don't have anyone to deal with all these tanky heroes coming in from Geo Esports. That is the Norse pathway layered up with the meteor shower. That is the first blood onto the Diggy, but again, the Chango will get that turtle's egg. Here we go. More clashes still. Oh my, KLBJ, he is trapped, but he will land all these bullets for the side of Sunsparks.
Oh no, JP with the flicker.
Coming in from Sunsparks. That is the reverse time. 3 heroes are falling down for the side of Geo Esports. 4-1 in favor of the Philippine team.
And now this is the lead. We will see the highlights of the instant replay brought to you by U Mobile. A very good glorious pathway, but even better, this usage of the ultimate from the Akai. It's not about pinning down your opponent. It's not about making chaos. And look at KLBJ with a nice find on the Hylos, nice positioning. And they do have the Divine Judgment as well. The flicker play from JP to secure the kills. Amazing team fight from Sunsparks.
Amazing Hurricane dance, like what you said, for Fuzaken, separating Geo Esports because they do want to group up inside that glorious pathway.
Yeah. Then again, Geo Esports, they're still evening up in terms of the economy.
You're right.
This is what is scary about Sunsparks. They want to control the early game, but They are able to take down the turret, but they're not making their lead.
Yes,
And now Renzo
you're
gonna
right.
be trapped in a very hard spot. Does have the movement
Geo.
speed, will dodge the falling Star Moon and get away from the angry members of Geo Esports.
Team Geo, they're now forcing team fights because they know no one can contest the sustain of their 4 heroes. You have the stars from this Digi to zone out the minions. You have the life steal from the Tams, but Sunsparks with a clutch pick off right there to open up the 17 seconds spawn coming in from this turtle.
So slowly Geo Esports are also making their real estate or taking their own share of the real estate of the map. As you can see already, they are the ones who were able to take 2 turrets, while Sunsparks already only taking 1. And now Libra against Renzo. This is completely a totally different clash from the previous game.
Yeah.
Where it was Libra to take the Thams.
But again,
to take the Masha, I mean.
But again, because of the wild power, Renjo will just run away from that Thams. And right now, we have ourselves an even playing field. Oh my! 1 by 1. That is killing spree from Puzaken. Will Geo Esports force a fight? June hitting nothing but germs right here. Sunsparks, another good pickoff.
A good pick off from Sunsparks, not punished. I think that what you need to do right now is, yeah, you get a pick off, but you have to take another objective. Puzaken actually jumps, but will be pulled by the reverse time. This time, of course, Gale VJ with the turtle take. Who's gonna take this? It's gonna be the Granger.
It's gonna be Granger.
To get the turtle this time, securing more goal for Sunsparks. Very nice ultimate, but the Time's Journey will be there. Meteor Shower committed as well with the Glorious Pathway. Puzaken, will he fall? Yes, he will.
He will. That is clearly a shutdown. Ara is falling low. Kill VJ, does he have the rocket?
No,
he will not use it. 3-6. Geo Esports, they do want to come back, but was overstaying in the mid lane.
Okay. It was actually really surprising. Now they find a Chango, then they have the Rhapsody. Double kill from coast to coast. Sunsparks gets the kill on the mid lane and the top lane.
It's about the pickoffs right now for Team Philippines. Geo Esports, they need to be very careful. They do want this 5-on-5 wombo combo kind of play style, but Sunsparks, like we've said in the previous draft, they won't force it. They will just go for picks and they will go for split like this.
Oh yeah. This time Renzo is feeling it. He knows he does have a little bit of advantage over his opponent in terms of man fighting, and he wants to force the Contract Inferno. However, Libra just stayed under the turret, disciplined enough. Now, of course, Death Sonata
layered in with the rocket.
Oh my goodness. Long range attacks, long range siege.
Long range siege.
The artillery.
The artillery is real. We're playing FPS right now.
Sunspark says, this is war. And we have the ammunition. Look at the damage they have with the turrets. Just a little bit of bullets in there is enough. Water Inferno already burned. And there is another follow-up. Sunsparks. Again, JP.
Again, man, time and time again. They're picking off one for from Geo Esports. Just like what DJ Khaled said.
Another
one.
Top
8
lane
minutes
though.
in, man. We're not even seeing any form of 5-on-5s.
Now, on top, you have to take note, Esmeralda's applying some pressure on the turret. But Sunspark says, no, we don't want to take the turret this time.
Just baiting out skills.
Turtle, I mean.
We need Turtle. Okay, another last hit for the Kai. And man, another one. Hylos falling down.
Of Geo Esports, they're reverting back to their Game 1 performance where they are so separated around the map. They have to take note, they have the Esmeralda and Chango. This is such a very big lineup in terms of taking the team fights at early game, but this time Sunsparks, they have achieved their early game goal.
Yeah, but Sunsparks right now with the lead that they have and the power spikes, of course, with the items where Flesha even getting this concentrated energy. If ever you are Geo Esports and you have this melee composition in you, if you dive as an Esmeralda and if you like chase Sunsparks, before you even get near to them, there's a lot of chunk of damage
already dealt
to you.
Exactly.
Like this, look at Aura. Look at this chick. That's a rocket, and he will miss.
Dodges the
There you
rocket.
go!
What a flicker blade that says rounded down already. Sunsparks with a pick up, and they're not done. They found a Chango as well. 2 of the cores and the turret as well. The tempo from Sunsparks is just way too good. Glorious Pathway gonna be paving the way for Geo Esports to bounce back or retreat as well. But Libra finally wins the 1v1 fight up top.
And another one. And another one.
It's all
about
the pickups.
pickups.
And kill
For
BJ.
Sunsparks.
This double marksman strategy.
Oh my.
This-
Open fire for Sunsparks. Kill BJ and JP.
They're firing at will this time. Sunsparks, they said to Geo Esports, this is war and
this is
we are
war.
winning it. We have the better
resurrecting
ammunition,
soon.
we have the better artillery.
Yes.
And you cannot survive this bombardment from Sunsparks.
Oh my, look at this. 2 marksmen chasing a fighter right here. The homies will answer with his own meteor shower. But you're not using guns. You're not using guns.
It's all about the stars.
It's all about the stars. It's
For
all
Geo
about the
Esports.
guns.
But then again,
Sunsparks.
fantasy will not help Geo Esports win this war against Sunsparks. While that happened, Masha, the guerrilla tactic from this Masha, able to take the Lord.
Okay, here we go once again.
Oh,
That
look
is
at this.
Hurricane Dance. He will pop in the ultimate
Diggy.
of the Diggy to cancel it out, but the damage is just too huge for Sunsparks. You even have the Ice Queen wand from Kill BJ to slow out enemies. 4-15. They do have the Lord right now, and they're knocking at the doors of Team Geo
Oh, top lane,
Esports.
Masha able to take out the turret. This time, another flicker blade from Reflection. Doesn't matter if it's Hylas, they take him down. The Revitalist is not going to be enough. Look at this. JP with the Death Sonata against the Esmeralda down. Gets the double kill. Can they get more? Yes. The tap is there.
They do
JP with
one more.
another play. Triple kill for this guy.
Oh
and they're not
my.
on Time's Journey.
Oh
it's not going to
my.
be enough. Oh, look at this. The Maniac. JP. The
What
winning
a
play.
game!
We mentioned earlier that all he needed was that meditation.
The meditation, the Zen
Reflection wants
mastery.
to kiss him this time.
Oh my, Sunsparks
You're gonna have to give 90% of your prize pool
to JP. Mr. Leather Goods, coach.
Oh my
But
goodness.
again, man, we were mistaken. We've said that Geo Esports had a better draft. They can pull off this early game aggressiveness due to the fact that they have Esmeralda, they have homies, but Sunsparks pulling off a very uncanny Kimi rotation right
Okay.
here. 3-0-13 for KLBJ, and we've seen lots of pickoffs here.
Yeah,
a lot of pickoffs.
You know what? You mentioned that Geo Esports had the better draft. I would say they had a better early game, but they did not play according to their draft. They were far too separated
Yes.
from one another. And Sunsparks just played too good this time. They used the siege potential that they have. There was a time where they were evening up in terms of the gold, but this is the clash where the control of the game tipped in favor of Sunsparks. Also, you have to take note, the Granger is the one who you should be looking at in this specific clash because he was able to land 2 kills. And more importantly, that is Bounty Hunter that was available for the Granger.